DJ Son of Freedom.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to get on the block. My goal today, I want to get the heads off, clean the mating surfaces, and I got 4 valve seals, which is cylinder 4 and 6. I had to replace all the valve seals because I had every one on the exhaust side pop up, and I started burning oil. But cylinder 4 and 6 was kind of hard to get to. I knew I was going to pull the motor out, so I just let them slide because they wasn't popped up. So we're going to address those today and hopefully get the heads off. I want to spray my heads black because I didn't paint them like an idiot. And yeah, and then hopefully I can get them back on and torque down. So that's the goal for today. By the end of this week, we should have this motor completely done. At least that's my goal. I want to have it completely assembled, done, in the corner with a cover over it. And then we'll move on to the engine bay in here. But first, man, y'all got to see this. Now, I put a little teaser pic, but this is for those that didn't even see it. So let me turn the light on the camera. I had my custom bracket made for my shifter, and this shit came out beautiful. And my whole theory with this 5-speed swap was I wanted it to look OEM as possible. I wanted it to look like it was supposed to be in here, and I accomplished that. It looks beautiful, man. It looks so good. It's so good. It's perfect. Like, if I wanted to, I could drive with the cup holder. I ain't driving with that. But, yep. Good to go. It looks good. I like how it matches my seats. See what I mean? That just set it off for me. Like, the only thing I do need is another steering wheel, or I want to get that recovered. That's really like the eyesore of this interior is that steering wheel. But that's it. Other than that, my interior is met. Get hype. Get hype. I'm telling y'all, we got some shit going down this build. So, all right. So I got my work area set up. I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys set up on a tripod. And oh, shouts to John too. The package came. You guys will see what that is here in a couple days. But yeah. Let me get situated, and let's get to work. Okay, so as you can see, none of the valve seals popped up, which is excellent. That's what I like to see. So I just got this limb just sitting on here. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak up this oil. I'm gonna soak that up, and then I'm gonna take this rear knock sensor off. Rear knock. What the hell am I doing, man? This is the front knock. I'm gonna take the knock sensor off. You fucking man. All right, I'm gonna take the knock sensor off to make sure which is that guy right there, to make sure there's no coolant in the block, because when I pull my heads off, I'm not really a fan of coolant in my cylinders. Not a fan of that. So I like to, when I pull heads off and stuff, I like to have the engine bone dry. It's just I got a phobia with stuff getting, you know, in the rings and just, you know, making issues. So yeah, so that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna pop this limb off because it's just sitting there, and let's get this head off. All right, got the head off, and man, am I impressed with this. This is what E85 will do you. Despite all the what would you call it, KR issues I was having, motor's good, man. At least these 3 cylinders are. So that's a plus there. That's a major plus. I like this. Yeah, everything looks good, man. So now I'm going to stop this oil from falling in my cylinders. That's dripping from the studs. Clean up the mating surfaces. The heads I'm gonna degrease and mask off, and then I'm gonna set that somewhere so I can spray it black real quick, and we'll put the new head gaskets on. So this time around, because we're going to be running so much boost, which you'll see here in a second, we're going to run the ZZP MLS gaskets this time around. So yeah, so I'm still a little crusty on the piston tops in some areas. That's I think that was when like I said, the valve seals was leaking. So that's probably just like burnt oil on the top. But I mean, fuck, man, other than that, man, like these piston tops is clean. That's that E85 for you. But yeah, this is what oil will do. You know, when you got a bad valve seal, oil will get crusty on the piston tops. But I mean, fuck, this build, can't say this motor, but this build's got like about 15,000 miles on it. So that's not bad at all. But I'm really expecting the timing chain to be tired. So we're going to replace that too. So let me go ahead and get this head done, and I'm not going to record me painting. I mean, I'm just going to mask off some. You guys will see it when I'm done. But when I get back to this, scraping the piston tops on, I'll turn the camera back on. But for now, I'm gonna just go and get this head done. Then I'm gonna get back to this motor, and then we'll get the new head gasket on. Okay, so we ready to put the new head gaskets on. I got the head painted, and I got the surfaces cleaned. So now we put our MLS gaskets on. So these They don't require copper RTV, so that's a plus. But need to make sure I know what side is what here. Got the arrow. Okay, so this is not that right side. I want to say it's probably labeled up, so. They didn't have it labeled what side is what. Oh, okay, this would make sense. Yeah, that makes total sense. Okay. Where is that's some work. Okay, so we're going label side up. So where's label and then the arrow. Okay then. I got left right here. So when you put these on, head gaskets on, the left side of the engine, okay, so picture this side. Say like this was a rear wheel drive car. So the flywheel or flex plate would be facing towards you, like if you in the driver's seat and you looking straight forward at the motor, you're looking at the flex plate. So you're sitting like right here, alright? So this would be considered the left side of the motor, alright, and this would be considered the right side. Passenger side right, driver side left. The pulleys and belts and stuff would be the front, which is technically the front of the motor. Front wheel drive cars, motors sit sideways. So the right way, which is rear wheel drive way, front of the motor is the pulley side. So left side, right side. Arrows pointing towards the belts and pulleys. So we don't need to put, with these particular gaskets, this is the 6 layer ZZP MLS metal gaskets. With these in particular, you don't need to spray up gray RTV, so you just set them in there. So they're pretty thick too, which is okay on my valve train geometry. I got a little wiggle room I can play with. It went from 62 thousandths, which is stock, to 63 thousandths with these compressed, tightened. So here we go. So we got that on there. We got our head on the right way. So which is, let's see, this would be the right side. Yep. Double check and make sure I got the right ones. Make sure I'm good. Okay. Yeah, because see, it's on the part number, it says ZZ38HG63R, and then this is 38 head gasket 63 left L, which I can tell what this is. ZZP brand 3800 head gasket 63 thousandths left, which, yeah, and this is for a stock bore. This block is not bored over. Stock board. Yeah. So let me grab my head, and then I just wanted to show you guys this gasket. This is my first time using MLS gaskets. I figure because of, you know, how much boost we about to be pushing with this Navi, man, because we going crazy, that I didn't want to risk to blow a head gasket or something. So I just want to just cover all bases. But yeah, everything is going pretty good, man. Let me grab this head and set it on there real quick. You guys can see my paint job. Nothing extravagant at all. I mean, I don't need to get, you know, too aggressive with all that, because mean, you ain't gonna see it anyway. Good enough, you know. The bottom of the head look good. It's the bottom. It's burning like it should. I ain't count my chickens before they hatch. You know, cause I ain't do the other side yet. But as far as cylinder 1 through 5, pretty happy with that. Just gotta get this head on. Maybe. Okay. We got our head on with the new MLS gaskets. So let me put you guys on time lapse, and I'm gonna get this side done. But once I get, you know, the finished product and all that, I'll show you guys what's up. All right, I'll give you a little better HD. So, everything is bolted down, torqued. Rockers is back on. Like I said, I ain't go, you know, super duper on painting the heads. I just wanted them covered because you ain't gonna see that anyway. But look better than it did. Rotated the motor. Everything is good to go. On this side, nice smooth rotation. Okay, now I'm gonna put the head gaskets on, or the head gaskets. I'm gonna put the valve cover back on. How I'm gonna do, like, to make it look cute. I'm gonna wait till I get it all assembled first, because I'm gonna end up getting my greasy hands over everything. But once I get it, you know, complete, then I'm gonna go over it, wipe everything down, clean it up, make it look presentable like I want it. But for now, I'm gonna put the valve cover back on, and then we're gonna move to the back, which involves me taking off the alternator bracket, and then get that stuff off. So let me get back to it. My camera still on time lapse. I just wanted to show you something real quick. When you take the knock sensor off to drain this, if it don't come out, I showed it on the previous video. You take a Phillips screwdriver and you stick it up the hole. God damn it! I was trying not to make a mess. But you stick it up the hole and then you smack it with a hammer, and then it'll go right in. Once you feel it puncture in, it'll just start pouring out. And another thing I didn't talk about, which we'll get into once I get this head off. When you torque the heads down, you want to go on the cross motion. So, like, I started here. There's a total of 8 altogether, right? So you go here, then go to here, then go to here, star motion, right? And then from there you go to here, then to there, then down here, then to there. All right, that's all I got. All right, so you can see, for some reason, this shit was like fate. Um, see that right there? I had a valve cover leak. That gasket was like pretty much flat. Oh yeah, it was flat up against the valve cover, which caused all this. So it was just fate that this motor had to come out, man. Just stuff that's happening, you know. But either way, regardless if this was 5-speed was going down or not, I was pulling this motor out because there was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to address on it, and now it's getting taken care of. But here we go. So, um, as you can maybe see, maybe. Okay, so I replaced these two seals, right? Okay, boom. But then when you get over here, see how they look different? I had to use the phone camera for this because that HD is just crazy on this phone. So I got to replace those four. But they didn't pop up. But I know if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, I can't have mismatched stuff on this motor. So these two are done. They're good to go. Um, I like how that looks. Learning from my buddy Rich that this motor's been burning pretty good. That's the color you want. But yeah, so let me get these rockers off, and then I got to get my air compressor set up. Um, I'll have it not on time lapse when I do this. You guys already seen me take this part apart, so I'm gonna take the rockers off and set them to the side. Set my air compressor up, and then when I turn the camera back on, we're gonna put air into the cylinder, and then we're gonna start taking the valve springs off so we can get the valve seals replaced. And then once we get that part done, then we got to take the head off and that shit. So yeah, this is a pretty long process, but I mean, it is what it is. We halfway there, halfway. So let me quit yapping and go ahead and get this done. All right, now what we're gonna do is put air in the cylinder. So I'll use the fitting off the leak down tester. And you just screw it into the spark plug hole. It's nice and tight. And then this out the way. And we're gonna put air into the cylinder. And this will keep from the valves wanting to drop down. Now this motor's gonna spin like crazy. And it did too. Alright. So now we got an air charge in our cylinder. We're good to go. I just got sprayed with a bunch of coolant. Alright, so let's grab this. When you're dealing with 150 springs, this shit is not for the weak of heart, man. But that's why I decided not to do that's why I decided not to what you call it, I can't even think straight, man. I decided to wait till I pulled the motor out because I had one of these springs. I was using the wrong type of tool, and the damn spring flew right past me so fast it sounded like a bee. It almost hit me in the eye. So this is way more safer. Alright, so let me tighten this down, and then we're gonna compress the spring. I got my I think I got my see, it's another thing too when you're working on cars, man. You always misplace where you put your tools at. This shit be getting on my nerves. I gotta find where I put my magnet. I'm gonna need that. Oh, where did I put it? Where is the magnet? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find that before I even move up. There it is. Okay, so we need this guy. Go ahead and tighten that down. Like that. Okay, so we got that locked in place. Usually what I should have did before I started this, goddamn. Where's my hammer at? Tap my it's tappy. That's loose. Okay, now we take. Going off of that, I'm going to get me some safety goggles put on because y'all seen what just happened when that popped out. Them 150s is not for the weak of heart, man. Damn, I hate doing 150s. 130s I'm cool with, 150s, man. All right. Another thing too. Let me go ahead and do that. Put that up in the valley so that if that happens again, that shit don't go on the motor. I wasn't prepared for that one, but I ain't perfect. Anyway, moving on. So we're gonna grab the flathead, and I need a deep well 12 millimeter. Deep well 12 flathead. Okay. All right. Now, go in. Where's that? Actually, that came out a little bit too easy, man. So glad I'm doing this. Okay, so there's one valve seal off. Grab the new ones. So when I had the heads done, they put the wrong size valve seal in. No big deal. I mean, to some people it'd have been a big deal, but not for me. Shit happens. Okay, so we got the new valve seal. What we're gonna do is just take some oil, which I have plenty of in here, and I'm gonna dap it in the seal. Okay, press that in there like that. Pop. Okay, and then we take the 12 millimeter. Shout out to my dude Rich, man. He showed me this, how to do this. So take this in a deep extension. And you just press it on in there with like a 12 millimeter. It's in there and sealed. Double check again. And then that's done. And now, man, gotta do the scary shit again. Gotta put the spring back on. Oh, man. Man. Alright, man, let's just get this over with. Get it over with. I hate 150s. That's one done. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell did I do with my ratchet? That's one done. Alright, I'm going to put y'all on time lapse. This is going to turn out to be a long video today, guys. Okay, so we got the valve seals done. I got it 6:30 now. I'm hoping I can have this done by 7:30. So I got to go to bed for work. But I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna get the heads off. We're gonna repeat the same steps we did on the last. So let's go. All right, so I got what I want to clean off on the piston tops. Don't need to clean too much because the E85 will get the rest. I just got the crusty stuff off. New head gaskets on. Heads is painted, ready to go on. So I'm gonna put this on time lapse and we're gonna wrap this up. All right, so we got the heads completely done today. I got what I wanted to accomplish. We got the valve seals done. We got the MLS gaskets installed. We got the heads painted. So I'm gonna end it right there. We'll continue off doing the timing chain cover. Gonna remove that and then install the timing chain. Just get the rest of the bottom end done. But until the next episode, I'll catch you guys.